Herbert George Wells was an English writer. He was prolific in many genres, writing dozens of novels, short stories, and works of social commentary, satire, biography, and autobiography, and even 2 books on recreational war games. He is now best remembered for his science fiction novels and is often called the father of science fiction along with Jules Verne and Hugo Jones. Griffin was a scientist who was doing an experiment which could make him disappear.
He worked hard on the experiment and was having confidence that he will succeed.
He soon makes some drugs which he believes will make him invisible.
He tested this drug on himself
And became successful and was very happy.
Although he became invisible, but he was still solid and can be touched.
Now he wanted to take revenge from his landlord as he wants to remove him from his house.
To do so, he set his landlord's house on fire and ran away.
He removed his clothes as only he was invisible, not his clothes. He did so not to get caught.
Unfortunately, he stepped on mud, which was not good for him.
He started leaving footprints behind him.
2 boys noticed these footprints.
These boys got surprised by seeing footprints without feet.
These boys started running behind the footprints till they became fainter and fainter.
He managed to escape from those boys, but new challenges were waiting for him.
Soon he found himself standing naked in the midwinters of London.
He decided to take shelter in a store to give him some warmth.
Closing time of the shop arrived.
Griffin got a chance to bless himself with some clothes and food after the doors of the shops were shut.
He became fully dressed and visible.
In a kitchen of a restaurant, he found some cold meat and coffee.
He also got sweets and wine from a nearby grocery store.
He decided to spend his night on pile of quilts.
He woke up late next morning.
It was the time of assistant's arrival.
After he saw the assistants approaching,
He started running and assistants gave a chase.
He removed his clothes again to escape from them.
Now, he decided to try the stock of a theatrical company.
he did so because he believed that he can get something to cover his face other than clothes.
He soon hurried to Drury Lane, the center of the theatre world.
He soon found a suitable shop.
He made his way upwards stealthily.
He soon came out with bandages around his forehead.
Dark glasses,
False nose,
Big bushy side whiskers.
And a large hat.
he attacked the shopkeeper from behind and looted him.
he took a train to village Epping.
And booked 2 rooms in a local inn.
Nobody was believing a sudden appearance of an unusual guy.
Mrs. Hall tried to be friendly with him.
But he denied to talk.
And told Mrs. Hall that he came to Epping for the desire of solitude.
And told her he don't want to get disturbed.
Soon he was out of the looted money.
So he decided to steal the money from clergyman, but something happened.
Clergyman and his wife were awakened by the noises in the study.
Clergyman started going downstairs with poker in hand. He opened the door and got surprised by seeing nobody there.
After investigating, they found that scientist's room was wide open,
Suddenly, they saw his hat flying.
and a chair started coming towards them.
Miss Hall and her husband turned back. That chair pushed them and slammed the door.
Mrs. Hall was thinking that there were spirits in the room.
the scientist appeared out of nowhere and caught the eyes of Mrs. Hall.
She began questioning him. This made the scientist angry.
He began to remove his bandages and his full attire.
Soon, everybody was standing in front of a headless man.
So Mr. Zephyrs, the constable, arrived at the spot and got surprised by seeing a headless man.
Everybody was trying to catch a person who was getting disappeared as he was removing his clothes.
Everyone got blows out of nowhere and policemen got knocked.
Scientist escaped from there and was never seen again.